Oh, please wait, folks, while I turn on the cameras, because and I have to resize them because I
Oh.
got a new monitor. So,
Oh
hi
my.
everybody. I'm going to let these folks chat amongst themselves while I do tech. Welcome to
Okay,
Behind the
who's got the
Screens and
ducks?
Under the Yes. There
Yeah.
are ducks everywhere. First of all, I'm going to turn these off so it doesn't make everybody's minds break. And then we'll do this because it looks like I'm getting doubles too. Oh, look at that. That's
Hi, we're Dirty 20 Gaming. We're part of it. This is our Saturday group. We have games how many nights a week, guys? You guys are in most of them.
5.
roughly
Four and a
speaking
half.
5.
Yeah, four,
Five,
four and a
five,
half technically.
4.5 technically, and another one. Anyways, come see our Discord, which I think Medkip got,
Oh,
and YouTube for any past sort of sessions.
oh no,
If
it's
you want
five
to
and a
play,
half. I keep forgetting about idolatry. I keep forgetting about the Friday game, and Glory gave me shit last time. Five and a
yeah.
half. Five and a half.
5.5 games currently, yes, a week. Different DMs every game,
Yes.
different gaming systems every game.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to play, if you want to DM, if you want to learn how to be a producer, we come see us in the Discord. Join us, talk to us. Will get you settled and set up. I'm Cara Sophia. I do have a channel. I sometimes do. I haven't done it in quite a while, but I'm a Minecraft streamer thing. Um, and this is the only game I'm in at Dirty 20 Gaming, but I am active in our Discord, and we're going to have to paste that several times. Counting to 5.5, but starting at -1. And I shall turn it over to the next in line on Zoom, which is Scooter.
That's
I
me.
blanked on your name. Bison! Yes, I know who
Yes.
you are.
I am Bison underscore Stonefist. We are just having a great time over here. I am a regular on this channel. I'm here 4 nights a week, which means I'm almost here all the time. Um, Tonight I am playing Calvin Scooter Hobbs, our technically captain and professional liar. Uh, on Sundays, I play Gav the Grin, our back alley Batman and sewer surf and suplex machine, who just recently jumped himself into a pit that is far too deep for either him or the small child he went down there to rescue to climb out on their own, which is totally planned in advance and absolutely something Gav meant to do. That is on Shadow of the Vocterm, which is a 7th C First Edition campaign set in 17th century Freiburg, which is kind of Germany, but not. Um, it's
For
a lot of
legal
fun.
reasons.
Yeah, because of reasons. Um, it's a lot of fun. It's a great time. I strongly recommend you watch it. I'm going to say that about all our games, but anyways,
Oh, it's
um,
true.
yeah, it is true. Hey, Sandra, we were just
Hey,
talking about your
Cinder.
husband's game. uh,
Well, I do
on
tech work that
Tuesday,
I should have done before we started. But
Ayo. On Tuesdays, I run the Cyberpunk Red campaign. We are just wrapping that up. It's just things have been happening and making it hard for everybody to be there for the finale. But we are going to have the end of our big boss fight, and our epilogue will be the next following week. And then I have some stuff in the works for a meantime as I learn a brand new system. I'm going to be learning a brand new system because that was smart on my behalf.
two
And
brand new
on third,
systems, actually.
two brand new
One for
systems
one
because
shot and one for a game. Because
because
I know things.
so
Even though
I'm
I'm incompetent live, I'm a half-assed producer.
and I am very good at getting way over my head. I must Fox is fucking rubbing off on me.
Oh, that's it. Blame somebody else. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
absolutely
got you.
will.
Yeah.
I absolutely will. She's Little Miss does everything, and now I'm starting to do that too, and it's all her fault. Um, because let's segue into the Thursday game, which I'm also in. That is called Deviant Paradox. It is a City of Mist campaign. I play Garrett Sakes, who is our He was the big bad anarcho-punk, but I think he's just starting to realize how much of a poser he was, and that his life is really, really intensely fucked up. And yeah, that's a lot of that one's also a lot of fun for different reasons. Um, Definitely check those ones out. And since there's only four of us, let's go to Mudkip.
Hello, I am known as Mudkip over on the Discord. I'm only here 2 nights a week, and I've been in 2 games this week, which hasn't happened in a while, but it's all right. You don't need to think about that too hard. I just need to introduce them. On Thursdays, I play Grant Everfull, if you watch the episode from Thursday, exceptionally calloused. As far as emotions are concerned, the fact that he went to a convention with a bunch of people with missing family members, friends, and etc., and he's just like, let me just talk and get some information. But at the same time, the rest of them did go to like spying on a family dinner party. So you know what? You got to weigh your evils sometimes. Seriously, it was a great time.
Bunch of like well-adjusted individuals on that game. Just we're
Oh,
all
it's
just
great.
You guys are absolute proof that healthy people don't become adventurers.
Seriously, though.
You're all messed up and no place to go.
Yeah, it's
all
great.
messed up and no place to go. That's perfect. That describes us perfectly.
Yeah, we have nowhere to go, so we have such little places to go that a place we go actually follows us. It's great. Anyway, that brings us to Saturday night, where we have our ship. Our ship crashed into something, someone, somehow, or maybe it's always been crashed. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. But now we found ourselves with a neutron star. We're going to do a bit more introduction after. But I played Dr. James Aname of Namen Station. He is our medical doctor, actual medical doctor. He has degrees. I have a degree, but nothing involving medical. It involves technology. It's great. But that's probably why you don't find me playing engineers on sci-fi shows, because otherwise I'd get far in the weeds and it'd be 15 minutes to be explaining how something works and nothing really mattered. Oh, wait. I get to play a scientist this week. That's in like probably 5-10 minutes. I'm going to throw it over to Kevin for the final introductions because he's doing stuff next week and I want him to have time to talk about it.
Oh, thank you. And you guys spoke plenty of time. I am incompetent, but I recover quickly. So we are all live and ready to go. They can see us and our charming faces all over the place. Thank you for that. Regular Fridays, there's a game called Idolatry, which we're using a modified version of Shadowrun. And I'm running it, and it's like a flashback to the past for me because I've been running Shadowrun off and on for almost 40 years. So it's great fun, and we've got a group of people that have taken a really unique approach to Shadowrunning. So check that out on the vast majority of Fridays. But this upcoming Friday, as we are recording this, is a Halloween Friday. Yeah, that's a weird way to put it. It's Halloween on Friday. There, that's better. And because of that, we're going to do a one-shot for two. We've done one-shots for one before, but we're going to do a one-shot for two. One of them's here. Bison will be playing one of the characters, and the other one will be played by the wonderful, marvelous, and charming Janet. And all I'm going to tell you is that we're using one of my systems. And every time you start off with the only cheat you get, you start off with a pool of dice. Every time you fail, you lose one. When you run out of dice, you're dead. One of them is going to get off the island, probably. Other than that, no guarantees. No guarantees.
It's probably gonna be Janet.
Hey, HH, how you doing? But I will. I want to say this. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Janet. Let's just be fair. She's got Last Girl vibes all over the place. Survivor vibes. Anyway, so that's happening this Friday, and then after that we go back to Idolatry, which is Shadowrun, and that one's like typical cyberpunk. It's a lot about it's more about moral decision making than it is about science. So we'll leave it at that. All good sci-fi is. That's a good point. There will be tune in on Friday. If nothing else, there are going to be costumes. Speaking of pretending to be people you're not, we should probably do some of that. Who wants to do a summary? Because I don't really remember. You get a momentum for it.
Briefly talk about. I was trying to look up the link, and I'm having all sorts of technical problems. First with Zoom, now with DM's Guild. So this game we're playing Iron Sworn's Starforged.
Nice.
I got it this time,
In
guys.
one go.
Oh, you're so proud of me, I can tell. Anyways, this is so Iron Sword was the Iron Age one, and we did that 5 years ago, and this is their sci-fi adaptation of it. We are playing community mode, which means there is no DM. Well, there's 4 DMs. We are doing the community mode where we all have equal say, which means there isn't a plot line. It gets made up as we go along. We've gotten comfortable with the rules. We're not struggling with that anymore, but it's yeah, we're figuring out. They've got great oracles and stuff in set up to get random stuff thrown in, as well as each of us riffing off of each other. So, and I never said I'm playing Raven Sansi, who's the engineer, never formally trained. She's the machine whisperer, sort of.
Yes, that's a very good way to put it. Yes.
Yeah. And you didn't talk about yours either, Kevin. The
I
other two
didn't.
did great.
Dr. Bill,
He's so
look,
used to
I'm
being the
making
GM.
mistakes tonight. This is how this is going to go. Just quit
It's
resisting it.
2020 gaming. We're fine.
I've accepted my limitations. Dr. Bill. Dr. Bill is an extremely broken human being. He didn't start that way, but that happened in the very first episode when he spaced 15 perfectly good people by accident. He's been trying to make up for it since then with varying degrees of success. And his current manic phase, he has decided he's going to try and bluff his way through an entire space station he's never been at before, based entirely on the principles of what he knows about corporate life. He's got Scoots for backup, although they never discuss this. So Scoots is just kind of out of anybody here, Scooter can smell a con when it's going on. Plus, I made it pretty obvious what's happened. So the two of us are about to be taken to the deepest, darkest secret of this entire space station. Meanwhile,
and it's not clear if Dr. Bill knows what a scoundrel Scooters is.
no, yeah,
Dr. James does know.
yes.
Raven suspects. It's not clear that Dr. Bill knows.
And it is, to be fair, it's a matter of time because Dr. Bill has been this close to getting scammed by Scooter before. He just doesn't remember.
It wasn't this close. It was a successful scam.
Well, you scammed me, but I got out from under it before it stuck, so I didn't pay the consequences.
Yeah.
And my university bought the stuff, and I got out from the shit before it fell. So
You regifted the scam.
I regifted. But the problem for our two con artists is that deep in the bowels of the ship, the world's only honest human, Dr. James Aname, is off on a mission of life-saving and medical, Hippocratic oath stuff, and just being a good human being. While that's going on, I asked for somebody to do a summary, and it turned out it was me. But as that's going on, Raven and
we have a crazy old scientist hermit.
Yes, Vertan the rat. Yeah, he lives in the walls and he steals stuff. My new name for him is Vertan the rat.
We don't actually know the gender of
That's
Vertan.
fair. Yeah.
It's not
You
obvious.
can't tell. There's too much dirt.
The pronouns are go away.
Yeah.
So
fair. But the two of you are still on the fortune's favor, doing engineering things.
Doing engineering things, and as will become clear shortly.
How about now? You go first.
Yeah, Vertan is well underway into hacking into the state. So this start we came out at a place of a we came out at a we're still in the expanse. It's a research station here, but it's a neutron star that's surrounded by a really intense magnetic field. And so, we're finding out kind of what they're doing. We don't know if they seem as unconnected to main civilization as we've been. They were very surprised that we were there. We're coming in to audit them.
Yes.
As our way in to get all sorts of information from them without giving them any information about us. Yes, and Vertan is this crazy scientist that has got a pulse on the universe that he can talk to things in the universe and communicate with them and influence them in ways we don't understand yet. And Raven is sitting here. She is watching him do this. Them. Now you got me doing it, Kevin. Watching them do this as Vertan gets this sort of sly look and you're not watching this. No, no, of course not. Of course not. Like, aha. Clickety, 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 click. Um, Probably does not know how they're doing it either. Anyways, but so when Vertan invaded our ship, kicking and screaming, we shoved them in. They now have tendrils going through everything, and they're very well integrated. Their systems are now very well integrated. Yeah, well, our
Yeah.
ship's systems are very well integrated.
Some would call it parasitic, but yeah, let's call it integrated.
Here we go. And of course, we start off with the navigation stuff where the two systems have to talk to each other so that we could dock earlier. And of course, there's good security for things like that, because they don't want pirates coming in and taking over. But so, what do we want to know? I know what I want to know. Clickety, 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 click. And Raven is sitting there going, okay, yeah. I've got a tech asset. I know. I can. I didn't know you could do that, but yeah, I'm saving my level up stuff for Raven until after this because she's gonna be all in. She's gonna learn so much tech. So that's what I'm doing. Both
Okay.
of me.
Yep. Both of you. Yes. Let's go with the other loner.
And the other one of me is
yes.
the NPC is the very agitated assistant who is escorting Dr. James
Yes.
to medical. We dropped the other two off at physics. It's like, oh, good, that's. Oh, right, I still have you. Medical, right, level 39. This way. Was there somebody specific you wanted to see, or and noise is off? Handing it to Dr. James.
There's nobody in particular. I'm more here for There's nobody in particular I need to see. I'm just checking in on inventory, see if anything needs to be maintained, requisitioned, that kind of thing.
And I'm sure there are some. I know we all had to go through these various shots and scans and things about all of the magnetic fields and stuff here being hazardous and protecting us, and I'm sure you want to know all about that too. Dr. Freeman will definitely have that information for you.
Admittedly, I'm more interested in just seeing medical, whether or not Freeman's there doesn't have any impact on me.
Oh. Thinking in the back of my head, oh, then who is going to escort this person? Am I going to get stuck escorting this person? I don't know anything about medical. I'm not even authorized to be in there much. Am I going to have to do this? Oh, here we are at level 39. Right this way, please. Looking around. Buddy here. Dr. Freeman, just the person I wanted to see. We have a visitor here. His name was Dr. James from the auditors. I left the auditors in physics.
Dr.
What
James,
did you want to audit?
Dr. Freeman is on 27 with them.
Yeah.
Unless he's in two places. If he's in two places, I'll roll with it.
Did I have the wrong doctor?
I don't think we have a medical doctor yet.
Freeman's in physics.
Yeah, he's in physics.
So this is Dr. Friedman. It wasn't very clearly pronounced. Yeah.
They get mixed up all
I
the
just have
time.
Dr. James 2 medical on 39. Yeah. I did not put a name. Okay, that's what we have oracles for. Character name. Give me a no, where do I roll it? Roll it. I want a family name. Give me a family name. This is Dr. Stollard. I shall write that down in my notes. Dr. Stoller, just the person I wanted to see. We have Dr. James Aname. Did I remember that right? I'm so sorry. Um, yes. Anyways, right here, he's with the auditors. Um, yeah. Here, have.
And
She
they.
I've
gets
got
pushed
something very
into them.
important to do, and noises
Yeah.
off.
So what is it, Doctor? What's their name?
Dollar.
On
Dr.
the
Stoller.
Stollard on the screen.
Oh,
On
okay.
the screen.
Oh, I got the wrong screen. Professionals. The whole time they've been looking at our journal page, rather like just like our character page instead of the actual roles. So yeah, ta-da! Right, name number 23. Oh, Stollard. Okay. Um, so yeah, I'll play them. Typical, typical doctor. Uh, little bit bald, little bit well fed. Uh, big white cloak, coat, perfectly clean, clipboard rather than you know, than science stuff. And they look at you over their glasses. They give you that look. Auditor, you say? I'm sure you'll find everything exactly where it's supposed to be. And he kind of leans towards you, even though he's still across the room.
Dr. Stollard.
Yes.
The auditors have no need for a doctor. I'm here to make sure that your medical facilities are working correctly. Auditor or not, that's the duty of a doctor.
Oh, I've got a really interesting case I'd like to show you. You say you're from the terminus? The core.
That's where I studied, and my medical license would show that I'm reasonably new.
And in that sort of, he's bad at it. He tries to sneak in. He's trying to milk you for information. Oh, and did you come here directly from there? A single jump, perhaps?
You said there was a case.
Oh yes, of course, yes. And he actually puts his clipboard down and takes you down the hall. There's only about sick rooms here. I mean, it's not a big place, right? It's
Patient's
spotless.
life would come before any personal interest.
Yeah, it's spotless. It's everything in its place. Like you can, the ready trays beside each room are everything is millimeter perfect. You get the impression this guy's probably an ass to work for. He's just that's why he was so arrogant when you came in.
Although, for your
yeah.
precision and punctuality, I'm mildly surprised you wouldn't show me to decontamination first.
Oh, there's absolutely no chance of it being contagious. And he gets to the
I
last.
meant for me, gesturing to the dust.
He kind of looks you up and down. Fair point, but honestly, it's not going to save him whether you're dirty or clean. I mean, if you'd like, it's right through there, but as I understand it, it's quite a invasive and uncomfortable process. We've got
You're very
screens, and there's electro screens that you can, like, they're like a protective wall you can see through, but you can't get through.
okay. So at least of this patient that you seem to indicate is so terminal.
And he's, I'd rather you went in without my opinions. And he just pushes the door open and holds it for you, and he's watching your eyes. Because you're gonna, if you go through the door in a regular fashion, you're gonna be able to see the person on the bed before you go into the room. So he's watching you for a reaction as you walk past him.
So, I mean, the first thing James is going to look at is the room.
Yep.
Because let's say, okay, what do I have to work with? Should the patient be operable?
Yep.
And then what is kind of the patient which I am working with next?
The it's going to be hard to get too close to them right now because there's not one but three screens. There's like one right around the bed, and then one about 2 meters out, and then one halfway across the room between you and them. So there's three. It's like having it's overkill. There's three antiseptic layers between you and them, and you can just walk through them. It just kind of goes zort zort a little bit. It's like a light version of a decontamination as you go through it because it doesn't prevent things that aren't human through. But what you see on the bed is barely human, and it's just sort of a writhing mass. And he says over your shoulder, "It showed up 2 days ago through the same jump point that you used."
Interesting that you'd assume that it's the same jump point.
It's the only one that, and it's popped twice in the last 2 days. At least that's what they tell me. I'm a doctor.
And that aside, what have you determined of the similarities to living life?
And he reaches over and hits a button on a monitor, and it shows a side by side display. On the left side, from where you're looking at it, is a perfectly normal human bio readings, right? Pulse, respiration, all perfectly normal. On the right side, it doesn't even make sense. There's no heartbeat, but the lungs pulsate at a different rate, and it feels like it's not one creature. It's almost like it's a. Oh, give me a wits roll. Let's do it. Let's actually make you roll for it because it's horrific, and I'm going to use the fact that it's almost Halloween to justify this. As you roll, he says they came through in a rescue pod, and then started to
Oof.
change.
The gears are going, but let me do this roll first. I mean, the way he's describing it is it sounds like remains. Even if they're alive, they're more being classed as.
Almost. I want to see the. I want to see the roll.
Sounds like he's
this
almost
might also help us upstairs in a minute too, as to what the big secret is.
almost sounds like it's that he's ready to do a biopsy.
It didn't matter. Okay.
Strong hit with a 10. Wow. Okay.
The reason why I was asking about considered remains or not is I have when you gather information by studying medical evidence or remains of
Oh, it's definitely medical
close
evidence.
enough.
It's definitely medical evidence. So an 11, then you get +1, right?
I know, added the +1, so that's what gave it the 10.
Oh, okay, that's what. Yeah. So yes, definitely. This was a human. It is now a emergency nest for worms. You're looking at hatching wormlings in their medical bay on this station. Thank you very much.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
They're little. They probably only eat time and space a little bit. Except babies are always hungry. So who knows?
Yeah, but guess what the spaceship's probably made out of? A solid amount of gallium, thank you.
So,
Oh, there's an SCP for this, but we don't need to get into that.
I still want to write that campaign one day. A whole write it literally like a season of TV where they have to go and catch an SCP every week.
Monster of the week.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
where were we? James is seeing this thing.
You want a minute to think?
I feel like
We
what
can
he
cut
would
away,
do
but,
is,
yeah.
I mean, how he figures it out is eventually he kind of looks at like a microscope of one of the tissue samples and goes, "Oh, I've seen a much bigger version of that."
Yep.
But doesn't say anything because he's kind of off put by this doctor's demeanor.
Yep.
Dr. Seller's like, you're definitely a research doctor over medical doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, not the kind of person you turn to, look in the eyes, and go, space worms.
Yeah, so it's the if I identify what it is, that suggests I have information of what it is.
That's also true. Yep. And he could put the fact that you came and it came from the same place to a whole different conclusion.
I mean, so far his conclusions, which if anybody wants to build on or disprove, are that the human sent through is actually a plausible survivor of our wreck that ended up in a pod and jettisoned through the wormhole.
Did they even
The
come from
derelict,
the same
the
place?
derelict that Isaac
derelict.
Or
that
somebody
Isaac
from
was
the
scavenging
yeah,
from.
or somebody
What
from
happens
the
if-
planet that did a jump. Maybe somebody ran before. But the other question is they didn't necessarily get, for lack of a better word, impregnated on the planet we were just on, because the space worm mommy lives in hyperspace, so it could have happened on the slide, which means that any time we go through from this point on, we could technically come out pregnant.
Oh, good.
At least my running theory is
Yep.
that when you're on a spaceship, there's enough plating and shielding that
Yep.
it's fine.
Yep.
But a jettison pod
Yep.
is you metal sending in a direction, hope gravity pulls you to a planet.
Yeah.
And if you fire yourself through if you hit a drift passage,
Jettison
hopefully
pods are
have
not
some deity.
designed for drift.
They're not
No,
designed
certainly
for that.
not. No, they're designed to
It's-
fall to the nearest planet, right? So
Yeah, he's lucky he even came out in a jettison pod.
saved by
Yeah.
narrative necessity.
And I say lucky in like the worst
And he's now
possible
being
way.
Oh, yeah.
he's now being eaten by space-time worm eggs. Ooh. I said space-time. Yeah, they're not just eating his body, they're eating his history.
That's fucked up.
Oh,
I mean,
happy
you
Halloween,
could argue they're
everybody.
eating his future.
Okay, go.
Anyway,
Somebody make this better.
so that's fun. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to kick this up to the science laboratory
Yeah.
section.
That makes good sense. So, walking into that, the two of us, with the information that you just gained, so now you two down there can be our NPCs. Where did we leave us? We were just about to open the door into the big secret, right?
The big project.
The big project. Okay.
Well, sort of.
And
You're
Dr.
opening the door into the hallway to the big
Okay.
project.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, and then
And Dr.
Yeah.
Freeman wasn't quite complete. He wasn't not buying the cover story, but he
Yeah.
wasn't quite convinced.
He's pushing hard on this cover story.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
even
think,
though
aren't you're playing him, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Mike, Bison, you had
uh
you were saying something.
so I think as they're going down, Scooter's like just to bring us back, Scooter is in the old captain's dress uniform mixed in with some of his nicer clothes.
Yeah.
So he looks all the part of a professional spaceship captain who is playing the part, or who is is actually a cover for this secret auditor.
Yeah.
And it's very crisp steps, like his footfalls echo down the hall in that kind of way that says, "Oh fuck, the boss is coming."
And then Dr. Bill was the officious little note-taking bastard right behind his left shoulder, just commenting on absolutely everything into his little pad. So, yeah.
What I will say first is kind of I know I said it was a hallway, but when this kind of normal person-sized door opens, the first thing you notice is this hallway has to take up 3 floors of this space station. This is not a small operation. It's probably about like 30 feet high, and that's at the small points. Even the doors are more like oversized hangar doors,
Oh, I think I know.
and there's
where
even a
you're
track down the middle
Yeah. Oh,
to
yeah.
move.
Yeah. Big, heavy.
Like something that
things.
was here was
Yeah.
either heavy or exceptionally difficult to move.
May have required chaining down, even.
I have a feeling that's kind of what we're looking at.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Yes.
not a well cleaned place, more out of there's no good way to like keep this clean. So it's kind of dark muted colors just to hide the stains.
Yeah. It's the science lab / delivery or loading bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like it was a loading bay at one point, and then physics just kind of took over because they're like,
Yeah.
hey, we need more space,
We need a
and there's nothing
huge
coming
space,
anytime
yeah.
soon.
So what we're actually is it fair to say that we realize we're heading towards a hangar, like a huge open space at the end of this hallway?
Yes.
Uh, I want Scooter's reaction to that because you were walking first. So did you
Mhm.
manage to keep your stride, or
Um,
because as soon as Bill sees this
I
big
wouldn't
open
break
space,
stride, but
he's just he's bad thoughts all over.
the first, the tell for Bill that something is a little bit different is there's a little bit of a skip in Scooter's step, like
Yeah.
just like a
Just
little
just
stutter,
yeah.
just a little bit of a stutter, and in his head he's hearing one of his old buddies telling him he's an idiot. Every time you run Geller, something goes wrong, Scoots. What the hell were you thinking?
Uh, Bill sees the tiny stumble and loudly writes down loose floor plate to cover it, and then just follows him. Does he lead us all the way down the hall? Is he going to try and stop us?
I mean, there is no need to stop progress.
Okay.
If you're interested in seeing the chances of you actually leaving this place are slim to none.
Scooter
Out
doesn't
of character,
seem
was
to-
that a threat? Is that your
It's not
chances
a
of
threat.
leaving this place are slim to none if I show you what's in here? Is that what he just said?
He's a scientist kind of stating what we've. I mean, he's not saying it directly, but he's trying to kind of be auditor. If you're here,
Yeah.
you're not leaving this sphere. That's what we're trying to figure out how to do is get out of here.
Oh,
But if
I
you don't know
gotcha.
that, then they
Okay.
sent you here on a death mission, bud.
No, I love
Like
that.
if you're trying to be
because-
up and tight auditor, you're going to see the utility of your up and tightness in a minute.
I
Yeah,
love that, and Bill took it completely the wrong way.
Yeah,
Bill
what
took it
Scooter
as a
does,
slightly veiled threat. So yeah, Scooter.
what Scooter
I mean,
does
it
is
goes
he
both
sort
ways.
of
Yeah.
he walks over to one of the doors, flips open an access panel, and just sort of looks. When was the last time maintenance was run on these?
Every night at 1 in the morning.
Someone's been skipping work. This fuse is blown.
And would you like to see what's inside regardless?
I'm concerned if these kind of things are being overlooked, the containment may be lacking.
What if I were to tell you that the fuses aren't in the panels?
If the fuses, no, he's looking. He just sort of looks at him and is like, and if this door were to not open when it needs to, or not stay closed when it needs to,
Then people would have access to cleaning supplies, auditor.
there's a pause.
It's a supply closet.
There's a long pause, and then Bill makes his machine make a rude noise, like a error noise, right? Perhaps you could open the door to the chamber now that you've had your fun. I've chosen, as you
Anyway,
noticed, not to report it. He hasn't gone like was rude. He didn't do his thing, right?
Anyway, we still have a bit of ways to go down the hall.
And we don't want to invite Dr. Freeman to look into our closets.
We've got a space rat in ours called Vertan. What do you mean in yours?
Like,
all
that
of
is a
them.
cleaning closet.
He said all the closets now. Every closet you open on the Fortune's Favor, it's like, fuck, Bertan, your shit's everywhere.
So he takes you
Why
to
is there a
almost
server
the
in my
end of the hall.
bathroom? Sorry, I'm just having a
And
hard time
you're
staying
good.
serious tonight.
And at one point, he takes a takes a turn to the right into one of the smaller doors. This is where the more numeric side of the research happens.
Computations.
And you yes, computations of power requirements for both the station and
The project.
making sure we're not taking more than our share.
Which is saying something considering you're next to a neutron star. This is out of character, but that, like, the amount of power that comes off of a neutron star and you're still having to figure out your math. Yeah, that eep. Oh, unless somebody has a reason not to, I have so figured out what's in that room.
Yeah.
I think Mudkip has done this. I think you're going the same place I am, but yeah. So he opens the door and shows us into the room.
He opens the door. You walk in, and there's just it's almost you almost smell the silicon.
Yeah.
That everything is running as warm as it can without breaking.
Yep. And there's fans and aircon systems and screens everywhere. I'm assuming just with raw data pouring down them. Is there?
And in the middle,
go ahead. No, before I ask, if you give it to me, then I don't have to ask.
I mean, the middle of the room just kind of has. It's hard to tell if it's a simulation or if it's just being. So all there is on this kind of hologram is a point. And that's what you see.
Just an endless stream of stats.
Yeah.
Bill has forgotten his role completely. He's forgotten that this is a scam. This is like science. They gotta know. And he is, I mean, that's his thing, right? His extraterrestrial stuff.
Yeah.
Let me get to my assets here.
That is what we are attempting to work on.
While Dr. Bill is kind of nerding out, Scooter's like asking questions like, I assume you went over budget, given that the cooling is less than adequate.
The cooling's all you provided, auditors. Well, not of you specifically, but of the company which we both currently are employed by.
There's like a slight pause, like, in other words, accounting did not approve your budget.
Deflect. Always parry away.
Yeah, it's just like, in other words, accounting did not approve your budget.
No, they haven't been able to approve of the additional budgetary requirements for our present expedition.
Have the message is like, what does he say? Quarterly updates are required as per regulations, even for.
And they've been attempted to be transmitted.
Attempted.
Let me ask you, Auditor. When you were looking at your charts for this journey, did you ever see a return chart?
Meanwhile, Scooter's like, I saw a hole and I drove through it.
Yeah, inside Scooter's just like, charts. Last time I looked at a chart, it was to find out if my cousin Billy's record hit the shelves yet.
But all the same, that would be presumptuous of me, potentially to think that an auditor would be able to read navigational data to that degree.
I am a licensed drift pilot. The cover must be maintained.
They sent a licensed drift pilot to audit a space station in the expanse.
One must
Scooter's out of
maintain.
practice when it comes to
Yeah,
running
no.
cons.
One must maintain the cover.
Oh, yes. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Up until I reached this station, I was an independent trader. As far as anyone else knew. One must maintain the cover. So other skills are required than simply being able to look at things and see that they're wrong.
That's fair, actually. If your cover is drift pilot, you better damn well be trained to drift pilot just in case somebody asks you and blows your cover, right?
Something that Scooter's learned by experience, given this.
Both my IDs, the real one and the fake one, both say I'm a pilot.
Heyo.
With that, so there's kind of this recalculating moment that you see on Dr. Freeman. He's kind of trying to put pieces together, and something ain't adding up on this.
Don't waste your time, Doctor. My history and, well, much about me has been obfuscated for obvious reasons.
I think
I mean,
that
there
moment,
need not be obfuscation when they haven't sent us any transmissions, and haven't been able to send us transmissions, and your ship had no messages for our station.
We were here for the audit.
Bill's hearing all of this, and it's like, this isn't going well. We're about to get busted. So I have 2 visual enhancements now. And so I would like to. It's a slight fudge, but it's what we do here of the actual and things. But I would like to make a roll to try to turn that dot into, or use that screen that the dot is on to turn it into a camera view of the actual room. I want to see if there's got to be one, and if they're studying it, there's got to be a camera here somewhere pointed into that room. Right? Does that make sense? You're making faces like maybe not.
You're
You
stalling,
want to change
Dr.
what is being
Freeman.
displayed to
Basically, yeah. I
a
want
camera image rather than
than just a data stream.
It's like you're stalling,
or
Dr.
to
Freeman.
interpret the data stream in such a way that I realize a thing, even if I can't change the screen.
Mhm.
I want to.
I want to see how this goes. Because
I want to get above table for a second. What my plan. This is a big thing, so I want to have a discussion about it. When Bill hits the button and turns on the camera, I want there to be a juvenile worm in a cage in the center of this station.
and then the screen is suddenly blank to a bunch of static. So you catch a glimpse.
And then it sees us seeing it, and yeah, because it's got powers beyond, right? Is that okay with it? I mean, that's a big plot step.
So some of the other things that we had here at the station was working on researching around the gravitational waves, working on trying to invent a drift beacon, and working on trying to create artificial drift lanes. And the beacon and the artificial drift lanes are a survival thing because they're cut off and they need that kind of stuff in order to get back. And the gravity research is kind of partly what they were there for.
Yep. And I can see that between a neutron star and all of that experimentation, that would certainly draw the attention of any space worms in the vicinity. Maybe one poked its head in, they got lucky, and the neutron star, these guys got access to ludicrous energy.
And if Vertan's displays, which we have not interpreted yet, but when I invented them, I was kind of thinking, there's sort of the drift lanes, and then the worms are doing other paths. So the worms know how to create new drift lanes, like a worm burrowing, like a purple worm burrowing through the earth or whatever.
Maybe that's how
and
all
so
the drift lanes started.
And so if they're going to make an artificial drift lane, having a worm as part of their studies does make a fair amount of sense.
Yeah. We're following.
But you're only going to catch a glimpse of it before it's going to static out.
Yeah.
And not from the worm.
Not from the worm. Okay.
What I want to see
Yep.
is how successful the hacking roll is,
Oh, as
which
I
would
try to
then
get in. Yeah.
kind
okay.
of
Yeah.
Yep.
indicate
Because
how
I
much
really should
information
do
you
that.
I get
And actually, there should be 2 hacking rolls. Um, one for Dr. Bill and one for
plus
Vertan.
2. I get +2, and
Let's see here.
that's definitely wits though.
Oh, I'm not on oracles. I don't want to be on oracles. I want to be on moves. I am tempted to use compel
Okay.
for Vertan
I mean,
because they're forcing their way in as a hacking exercise.
Oh, that's who. Oh shit! I love it. Bill would have no idea, but that's who shut him off. Vertan's the one that caused the static. Dirty bugger.
Yeah, that's what I was
Dirty
thinking.
bugger. Oh boy.
Okay, so if I
Working
do a
with the worms,
compel
man.
I'll
roll,
hold that bastard down and give him a bath. I'll show him.
now let me see. Let
Give
me
them
look
a
at
bath,
my
sorry. I'm gonna find a way.
summary.
what
Get
I'm
away from the
Okay,
computer,
to
Vertan. I got a
so-
hose.
What do we think, Rave? Or what do we think Vertan has? I mean, they're gonna have 1, 3, and 1, 2. What, shadow and wits? Do you think, or mostly wits,
Wits
or
then
wits and shadow?
I'm willing to give him the role just for the story. He's an NPC. He doesn't have to succeed. He just does when it's
Okay.
appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't roll. I won't roll.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap them both together.
Yeah.
So what Bill gets, so Vertan's kind of poking around the system.
Yeah.
What Bill gets is that the energy kind of balancing is because about like a significant portion is actually going to that satellite.
Yeah.
And nothing of that satellite is going to the station.
Right.
Remember, there's a satellite around the
Yep.
neutron star.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The supposed probe.
Which is using more power than containing this juvenile worm, or is the worm on the station?
What Vertan gets
Yes. Okay, there we go.
is that there's a worm within the satellite around the neutron star.
And that's how they're trapping it.
Or
The satellite.
the alternative being,
Okay.
And
that's how they're going
Vertan,
to.
and Vertan, because of their nature, it's kind of like, yes, they have all this information and stuff, but when someone else comes in range, they blank it out. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we're looking at that. Someone else is looking at this. Shut it off. Shut it
Yeah.
off, and it goes to static.
Yeah.
Just because of Vertan's nature.
Yeah. Dr. James, you weren't. You were still talking.
No, it was more just like the one other option is a possibility is they're going to launch a worm. And they need a lot of power to launch a worm to make a hole.
Oh. They built the tunnel boring machine with a worm.
And Vertan's going to take one look at that and say, oh, those idiots, you don't have to do that. What a stupid and inefficient way to go about it.
Oh, so the only person that knows the smart way out of this system isn't on this ship, and we don't know that he's hacked in. Only
Right.
Raven knows that he's here.
Scooter is securing an advantage for Dr. Bill, kind of more or less bullshitting with Freeman.
Yeah.
They're kind of both playing the gotcha game.
Yeah.
Where, it's like, I'm going to make you reveal something you don't want to. Well, I'm going to deflect and make you reveal something you don't want to.
Yeah.
And it's just that back and forth
Yeah.
for like 15 minutes.
I mean,
Which is an
the
excellent distraction while Dr. Bill's doing what Dr. Bill's doing.
information that you've gotten so far is that as far as the station knows there's no way out of this,
Yep.
out of this where they are, or they haven't been able to detect one. Because it could be that
And
interference
they've gotten
from
no
the stars.
messages, and we had established earlier, they've
Impacted.
gotten no messages. They don't, they're stuck.
Is Bill this much of an asshole? Yes, he is. I answered the question before I finished the sentence. all the information he got is that the center of this station is sending huge amounts of power to the satellite that's orbiting the neutron star, right?
Mm.
Then Vertan cut him
Yes.
off. Okay.
So that is
he gets a very brief flash of an image
Of an image of a
before
worm
it gets
or,
cut
yeah,
off
or
of the
Daddy's-
worm
yeah.
before it gets cut off.
So he's
so you see a worm inside a station.
yeah. So okay, that's what I needed to know if the energy's not here or not. So, he backs out of what he was doing because he hacked his way in here. He very politely backs his way out. Turns around and walks over to where Scooter and Freeman are standing. Waits till a pause in the conversation, and looks at Dr. Freeman and says, "We're going to get you home. And you're going to help." And he turns and walks away like he's just heading back to his ship. Scooter, how do you respond to that? Because I just left you standing here with the doctor.
Yeah.
Would you like me to get the door for you? It is locked on both sides.
Bill stops at the door, head tilted forward, just steam. This guy is really, really good. He's very, very good at being a dick. I love it. I waits for the guy to open the door. Yeah.
Mm.
Did you have any further comments?
Scooter? Oh man. He almost starts up in in the redneck, but his response is simply, it sounds like I need to confer with my fellow auditor on the specifics of what he's referring to. I'm sure you have answers, but are not willing to give them. We'll give you time, and then we will speak further.
And what does Dr. Freeman make of the display going static?
Hopefully that's enough to distract him. I mean, you'd want to know. You'd want your feedback, right? Did he just, is it just static, or did he break the connection, or... Yeah, he's got to be pretty panicked
It's all
right
static.
now. That's what, but
thing
I
about
mean,
Freeman-
in his mind, am I just seeing static? Did they just turn off the video, or did they turn off the power? If they turned off the power to the station, maybe it's out, and I'll bet you it's mad. So
I mean,
just thought.
Freeman's
Vertan
going to
would
get
not
with-
cut the power
No.
because then Vertan loses their access.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to
but the
think it from
doctor doesn't
doctor's
know,
point of
so the
view.
doctor's troubleshooting.
Sorry,
Right.
Dr. Freeman, how do you respond?
He doesn't. It's one of those. He doesn't blink an eye at the fact that the feed went out for a moment.
Yeah.
What he's going to do is at some point he's going to after the auditors are gone, he's going to go talk to security and see if they notice anything on the network logs. That's where he's going next.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same,
We'll see about
it's a
that.
if Bertan, if you do that, this station's going to lockdown, buddy. Like, don't
We
dump
need
the
to get
logs.
off
Don't
first,
delete them.
Bertan.
It is
We'll see
not
about
worth
that too.
anyway. But at the same, so kind of
New
let's go out into the
catchphrase.
hallway and say, if you for some reason need assistance leaving or find a way out, we'd be more than willing to assist. Well, yes, and all for the good of the company. If I may speak off record for a minute, many of us are tired of staring at a worm year in and year out.
The head comes around real slow because you said the W word. And stops on you. I imagine you've got a lot of back pay coming.
Auditor, I'd be surprised if they're intending to pay us at all.
And with that moment of honesty, Bill drops the pretense, looks at him and sighs. You know I'm not an auditor. You know he's not an auditor. But we know now. And we all want out of here. The only place you can go through the hole we came here is another place that's worse than this. So we're invested in this too. If you got a worm on a string, we can help you. You wouldn't believe the specialists we've got. In fact, that doctor downstairs right now, that's his whole thing. Now, can you open this door? We all need time to think.
I mean, we're walking down a hallway and still have like half a mile to go.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll open the
Yeah.
door at the
Yeah.
end.
Oh, that uncomfortable thing where you say goodnight and then walk for another block side by side before you.
I mean,
So do you guys come
Realist
back to
following
Fortune's
me.
favor?
We do, yeah. I thought, or at least, yeah, that was Bill's plan. Yeah.
Yeah, Scooter.
Scoots, yeah.
I mean,
Th-
it's
we
only
need-
enough
we have
for
some-
information.
We have some tactical repositioning to do.
yeah. 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 Bill made the typical new con man mistake and went in too deep too fast.
Well, we
So-
went way too deep too fast to begin with.
Yeah.
Auditor, what the fuck were we thinking?
He wasn't. He was just mad. It's just, this is how you deal with corporate. You run them over.
So when we get the
So
when you
back,
get the,
yeah.
the signal to go back, the
Mhm.
signal saying that you're. Oh, very cool.
Oh, there's an
Anyways, when you get
Autobot?
the
Cool.
the signal coming back, you hear Raven's voice. Yeah, I think that would be good. In kind of an odd tone of voice.
As far as getting back to the ship, Dr. Freeman would have kind of not necessarily escorted you all the way, but gotten you close enough into the hangar and then would have gone back. It's one of those, even between the understood agreement of we don't speak of what was revealed.
Yeah.
You said you're not an auditor. I won't blow your cover. However,
Yeah.
the offer stands.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got to play the part. I love it.
So yeah, once they're in like a little bit more public thing, like Scooter turns to Dr. Freeman. It's like, everything does seem to be in order, Dr. Freeman. I am very impressed with the state of your facilities.
And looking vaguely surprised, Dr. Bill goes, "Passed. Minimum satisfactory levels." Beep.
He nods
know,
and
just-
lets you on your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally just to keep with the
Yeah.
to keep
Play
the
the
vibes.
fiction.
Like I'm not gonna blow your cover. You're not gonna blow my cover. We're good.
Oh, you're done. Right. And nervous Althea comes up again. Yeah. So where do you need to go now?
Back to the hangar, ma'am.
Oh, excellent. I mean, yes, very good, sir. And it's right this way. We just come down this way, and Noise is off taking you guys down back to the hangar.
Dr. James, that leaves you still in enemy territory with your cover blown, by the way, because you don't. I mean, at least from Freeman's point of view, your cover is blown.
Freeman, I don't know that Dr. Freeman knows that Dr. James is there.
Is even here.
Doctor-
But if he figures it out, the other auditor's down in the medical bay. I beg your pardon.
He never introduced himself as an auditor. He always said he was a medical
That's
doctor.
true. Yeah, you're the doctor. Yeah. So
He's the most honest con person here.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a medical
That's
doctor
the-
here
oh.
to look at your
And that's
facilities.
how you
That's
pull it
That's-
off.
that's how you
is-
pull it off. The combination.
There's
of
no
that and-
con.
yeah.
It's truth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
He's just
my
not what he's
favorite
supposed
line
to
in the
be.
movie Hook is when Hook looks at Peter Pan and says, "Oh, why lie when you can have so much more fun telling the truth?"
Yeah.
Anyway,
So as you get back into Fortune's favor, Raven is right there inside the
Yeah.
lock as you come through.
The second the doors closed, Scoot, you just watch Geller just melt off of Scooter. Just, oh hell! What the hell was I thinking?
Bill just starts shaking and laughing. Just that after reaction to the adrenaline that he's been suppressing for an hour.
Yeah, it's like
There's
If I may, a housekeeping thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do either of you want to try to roll for a relationship with the Dr. Freeman?
actually Oh, with the not
You
with
could.
the
With
con,
the
but with the
confession.
confession. That's a very good point.
Mm.
Very good.
Yeah, with the
point.
confession, you probably do.
So that is make a connection, right?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yes.
What do I roll? Oh, good. That's yeah. Whenever your connection aids you to move closely associated with their roll, no. Okay, so it's just a straight up heart roll. Guess whose heart is one? Oh, my heart is 2. Oh dear goodness!
Yay.
It grew 1 size. Miss with a match.
Oh, ow.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to figuring that out.
Yeah, I gotta
Probably
have a look here.
between sessions, realistically.
On a
'cause
miss,
that is
on a miss,
that
you
hurts.
don't make a connection, and the situation worsens. And
Yeah,
pay
that's why
the
we gotta figure that out.
price. So I actually have to do a pay the price. Bam. 52.
Oh, don't do this to me. I
A
know what
friend,
that means.
companion, or ally
Ah!
is in harm's way.
So when Dr. Freeman thinks about it, he's going to say, didn't they say they had another one in medical?
Yeah.
I mean, there were 3 of you, certainly.
Yeah. So, Dr. James, the best part is you brought this. You're the one that mentioned that we should do this. So, it kind of it's perfect. But yeah,
it's fine.
yeah, you find yourself in some difficulty. The obvious one is he tries to arrest you, but you come up with something. What is the danger that he has put you in?
Well, thinking of, so, I suspect that it's actually going to come back to you, Kevin, because you're playing, aren't you playing
The doctor that's down there that's
At
showing
the
him
same
stuff.
Yeah, the
time,
doctor that's down
kind of
there
the
who
party-
gets a text message saying the person you're with's a fraud.
Or keep him
I mean,
there
at the same time-
security. Yeah. Okay.
If you'd like the way of making it go around without it having to directly be Freeman.
Yeah.
Because Freeman's not necessarily against the group, but it's
Yes,
kind of said,
that's
okay,
fair. Yeah.
I'll let your
One of the
I'll let
other
your play
scientists
go.
there overheard it.
Or what was your idea?
Better. My idea
Okay.
is it's not that security noticed Vertan. Security noticed Bill.
Right.
Mm.
Bill's hacking.
Yeah.
Bill's hacking
Virgin's
was
too good to
noticed.
notice, but mine, yeah.
So it was noticed, and it was kind of a
So the person who noticed that realizes the secret is out if you guys get off the base. Is that?
I think that's
it's
the head of
more
security's Mahara.
Mahara's head of security. So it's kind of a to the department heads were sent the visitors attempted to hijack our systems or at least impact them.
Right. Yeah. Security gets they may
So-
whether they're auditors or not, they hacked it. Yeah.
They attempted though, basically they bypassed our systems is the effect of say, cool, they bypass the systems. But the thing is, I'm not entirely sure what the protocol is if the systems are, impacted during operation hours.
I just came up with an option for putting you at risk, and it isn't even
Okay.
Freeman that did it. Ask a very leading question. Would Vertan release the ones that are in sickbay? No? Okay.
Has Vertan found that yet? Vertan might
I
be
don't
just
think-
finding it.
Okay.
Vertan found the other one first, hasn't gone to medical
Yeah.
to see. It's some medical anomaly. Who cares?
Yeah.
As far as Vertan's concerned.
So
I mean, also, the scans wouldn't necessarily immediately show to Vertan as, hey, this is a worm hive.
Yeah,
So
that's
he may
true.
not be entirely intimately aware of what the information he's looking at is until
He's
Dr.
smart,
Doomsday
but he's
at
not a
some point mentioned it.
xenobiologist.
that's true.
Right.
But he does have history with this thing, so it's possible that he would at least recognize the vibe.
Might
I
not
can
know
see how
about
he
human
wouldn't-
hosts.
Yeah, and he wouldn't know about the one around the neutron star because it's essentially shielded by the radiation from the star, right? He can't hear it or see it or whatever he does. however he connects with them.
But that's the
He
one
knows
that,
it's there.
they
Yeah.
know is there. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do
Yeah,
we put
there
Dr.
didn't-
James at? So Dr. James, how do we put you at risk?
Or does the head of security simply lock us down? Put the station on lockdown because
After the
of
two of
that.
us are out, he locks us before.
Like locks the station down. Like we can't leave, regardless of our relationship with Freeman.
It's
But
supposed to put only
locks the
one
ship because
person.
not everybody from the ship, well, a friend, companion, or ally.
Mhm.
Well, I
But,
mean, like nobody can, like locks the station down. No one can leave.
But yeah, I like that idea, but I like it with after Bill and Scooter leave.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I mean.
yeah. By the time they get that, they can lock the favor in place so that the favor can't undock. Well, I mean, you can always
Yeah,
brute
they
force
can
tear
deny
away,
us. Well,
but
they can
that's
deny us permission. But my right at the moment, I think if they basically lock down and basically try to keep Dr. James as either a bargaining chip or a hostage, that would certainly put him at risk. But
yeah.
it's not my decision to make. So, Dr. James, what do we've had a whole conversation, many different choices. How do you choose to put
What
your
becomes
character's
canon?
ass in the sling?
I mean, realistically,
Yep.
security would have reviewed kind of footage, determined that they went to medical and to the scientists. Well, they're kind of landing bay,
Yep.
medical, and scientist kind of area,
Yep.
and that would be what would be locked down would be those three.
That makes sense. Yep.
So it's kind of if it came from there, and then they're going to kind of go one by one, just to kind of see who's there and that kind of thing.
Yep. So would Dr. James even notice
So
that
Dr.
the
James,
doors sort of locked behind him?
they wouldn't lock him in, but it'd be like the elevator doors would kind of be de-energized.
Yeah. Yeah.
On this floor.
Yeah.
So it probably
just
wouldn't be
doesn't work
until
anymore,
he
so-
looked around and went to leave that's like, that's not working.
So we got a gap to fill because we left you standing there looking at Worm Boy. And we got to
Mhm.
get you from there to back at the doors when they won't open. So with the
Alright, so
doctor
it's kind of
standing there, the doctor's watching your reaction. I think that's the last place we left.
It's kind
you.
of just it's just interesting. Was there any kind of physical attempts other than the sample that you have up on the screen?
I'm going to be honest with you. My scientific interest waned sharply when the slimy things started coming out of it. I'm a doctor. I'm not even a vet. Never mind a xenobiologist. What did you said you were? Xenobiologist?
No, I'm strictly a medical doctor with some interest in biology.
Well, that's certainly some biology. He is flummoxed. He hasn't got a clue.
And
what's
that's why
going
he
on.
was, some random doctor's just up here. Let me hand it off to you.
Second opinion.
Yeah, because it would be a first opinion because he hasn't even got one,
Yeah, yeah. Because my opinion is I don't fucking know.
right?
I mean, clearly there appear to be a species of nematode.
He says, "You want to see something interesting?" And he
Interests me or interests you? Because interesting you would be more telling of your personality.
So I'll let you decide. And he takes off his watch and he hits a couple of buttons, so it's a nice big display. You can see the numbers on it really, really clearly. And he puts it on the floor and he pushes it with his foot, and it goes through because it's not, there's nothing biological about it. It goes through the three walls. And as it skids to a stop beside the bed, you can just see the numbers. And they start going backwards and forwards and speeding up and slowing down. So, what do you make of that then?
Regrettably, not a physicist.
How about biology? And he takes
But I
a
see.
potted plant and he does the same thing. And as it slides in there, it starts to age and grow and bloom and then unbloom. And
Is it blooming differently each time?
slightly, yes. We're going to butterfly effect this. Every time it starts off with microscopically different conditions and therefore ends up in a completely stochastic reaction.
And
You
what
can tell it, yeah.
happens,
Yep.
or have you been able to remove anything from this area?
Um, we can, I
Or
mean,
is it easier to insert than remove?
we can hook it out with we the first couple of things we shoved in on string, and you can pull it back out. When it comes back out here, it reverts to I almost said normal, but it reverts to what it was before it started.
It reverts. Ooh.
And how do the 3 layers contain it unless it isn't containing it?
If I'm honest, that inside layer is the effective range so far. I've had to expand that every day for the last week. At this rate, this whole room will be inside of that will be in the affected zone, and I don't know how to stop it. I don't even
Have
know
you
how to move
considered
it.
that every time you're putting something in, that feeds it?
And shit.
That perhaps the very nature of your attempts to study it are what's dooming you?
Oh. It's like the uncertainty principle, but writ large.
Admittedly, I know a guy that's very good with numbers and may be able to put pieces together.
That
Funkier still, I may know a drift pilot that can put 2 and 2 together for you. I do the biology. Like, I'd love to know what the teeth were made of whatever those small things are. If they're consuming or part of their body is actually impacting time, that would be amazing. But we need a way to study it that doesn't progressively kill us.
So yeah, that's where we find ourselves. Oh, the only thing you forgot was the time limit. As they get bigger, so does their area of effect. I can't send anybody in there. I tried a robot once.
Clearly.
It disassembled into 1,000 pieces, put itself together slightly differently, and now it doesn't work. Thank you for the stochastic process earlier. I used it now. So that's how its robot broke. It didn't affect you at Ramshackle. We weren't close enough. The ones in the ground were really, really small.
They were attacking us.
That's true.
And
But
that's
maybe they were
definitely
eating gallium at the time, or we had spacesuits on that were shielded, or something.
Mhm.
Stop bringing up the incident.
At the same time, the ones on this planet may have been a different breed than the ones in space.
Or yeah, or maybe
Ones
Or
in
the
space feed on
gallium is
something
what
different.
made it.
these ones are
the-
slightly older. Those ones were still in the ground nest. These
Mm.
ones are slightly older. They're hatching. I don't know. Something. We don't know the life form of this thing.
Anyway,
It's the
I don't
pupil
know.
phase.
We don't-
There you go.
So at the same time, so you say that we're going to die in a little bit, supposedly a week, unless it accelerates or decelerates. Anyway, let's not think about that too hard. Is there anything else on this floor other than the nest?
At the moment, no. We had a broken leg, but they went home this morning. Surprisingly small amount of injuries, honestly. I don't have much to do most of the time here. He just keeps looking past you at the squirmy mass on the bed.
This is supposed to be a cushy job.
Yeah. He's the head of the department, right? He's not even supposed to be fingers dirty doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you haven't seen any other staff on this section of the floor. He's the only one that
Yeah.
comes in this hallway.
Do you mind if I think for a bit and return?
Absolutely.
Because here is
Yep.
I know you've already said it's unsettling, but
I do have one more question before you go.
okay.
You need another doctor on that fancy ship of yours?
Regrettably, only have one medical bay.
I'm more than happy to. I'll be the junior. I'll be your intern for frack's sakes. Get me out of here.
Funny you mentioned getting out of here. We're also kind of stuck.
That is not what I wanted to hear.
We don't have a return course, but that's what we're trying to figure out. So if you'd like to assist in that matter, we'd be more than happy to have more assistance.
And you can see his thoughts are racing so fast he can't keep up. Right? It's just all the implications of all of this. We're trapped here. In a week, I won't be able to use my lab. In 2 weeks, I won't be able to use this floor. In a month, they're going to break out. Right? It's just.
But if you'd like to instead go to our ship and we at least are, as far as we're aware, driftworthy.
And he lights up and he actually tries to grab your shoulders lightly. Research project. I'm do a research project on your ship. Then we can just go.
That's fine. But I mean, as James is kind of saying, we should go. He just kind of knocks on the door.
Yeah,
This doesn't seem to have power.
And it doesn't open. Oh, just let me. And he hits the buttons. And he hides the thing and says, "Let me use the override code." Oh, there's stairs around here somewhere.
Are you guys
So
still
we
in
should
the
go find the
medical bay?
stairs.
Yeah, they're just there. He can't get out
We're
of.
not in the bay. We're in the floor.
In that
Oh,
on that
okay,
medical
okay.
floor. Yeah, so you're away from. They're out of that room with the worms in it, and down the hall at the exit into the trying to get back into the rest of the station. The elevator won't let us in. We can't get off floor 39. I guess would be the way to put it. Yeah.
Correct. We are stuck.
And he tries a couple times, and I mean he's already freaking out about being with it, and now he's trapped here with this thing behind him. And oh yeah, he says to you, "So stairs, both of us."
As long as the door opens.
Oh, you had to say that. And he turns and starts running down the hall. A couple corners later, he gets.
I'm gonna
to,
follow.
Yeah. A couple corners later, you see the universal sign, the exit sign, right? The fire exit sign. The running up the stairs guy. Yeah. I always try to figure out why he's running up the stairs. Shouldn't you be going? Never mind.
Though I admit the plan would be somewhat perilous, I would also potentially consider attempting to use the effects of the nest to unlock the elevator. But
yeah, that's
as long as the
good
stairs
thought,
work, we
but
don't
yeah.
have to try that.
That would be a whole other security protocol.
Are the doors locked? How hard do we want to make this? Are the doors locked for him?
I mean, it is an
or did
emergency
the
exit
doctor come
intended
with
for.
My thought is the doctor comes with him, and they presume that we have taken a hostage.
No, because
Because we can still talk to them. That doesn't work. Yeah, so never mind.
yeah, because Dr. Stollard is too eager to be with him.
That's true. So, maybe hostage is the wrong word. Maybe he's claiming refugee status. Basically, he comes with Dr. James, and
he's going to be very eagerly with it. It's like you have a head of a department who's very eagerly with this person. It's like, oh yes, we need to do this.
Someone on the station is going to be furious that they're headhunting him. It's corporate.
Somebody's convinced. HR is convinced it's a corporate takeover. The whole thing's a scam to get a doctor.
But it's going to take a little while for that to get
shit and becomes like. That would be funny.
But then who will be in his place? We've already lost 3 people from that section. I mean, where are we going to get a replacement?
You can't leave. I won't let you.
I mean, I'm not qualified. I
At
have
the same
medical
time,
stuff.
Yeah, Dr. James, this is your story. You tell us. Yeah.
We jumped on, like, as far as James goes, he was escorted to an elevator on the floor that the favor is on.
Yep.
Brought to science, brought to medical. He's not really even sure which floor the hangar is on.
Nope. So having the doctor with you would also be useful for that. He knows the base, right?
I mean, at the
And
like
same
it's
time, it
Althea
enters the
isn't there
hangar,
to escort him
So
out.
but
So.
do you? He's I get this because I'm playing the NPC. He wants to go with you. Do
Yeah.
you allow him to come with you? I guess is really the question.
I have no reason to decline him wanting to follow.
Okay.
And if he wants to get off at the first like actual like station that is not trapped, that's his choice.
He's a very bright man, and he leads
To leave
you.
him to die would be not very
Yeah.
doctory.
So he leads you up one flight of stairs, and then starts looking around. And we specifically said they only locked down the one floor, right? So he says,
Yes.
"Well, he said, well, we can't use the elevators because they'll find that." But and he shows you how smart he is. I mean, you saw him sort of dumbfounded and overwhelmed in the office, but now, and this is something he understands, right? And he leads you on a spectacularly twisted and convoluted journey. But he's, no security cameras. There's no security. There's no people. He takes you through back hallways and just sneaks the two of you in through, like, you end up coming through a sealable vent in the airlock, and then he closes it behind you and does the nuts up so it'll reseal afterwards.
This
He
is
drops
like
down.
Raven navigating through the favor.
Yeah. And he drops down to the floor beside you and he says, so can you pilot a shuttle? Because ours is, oh shit. Oh no, it's not a shuttle. It's only, we're parked on the ground, right? So we've only got a,
We're parked in the
at the
bay
at
We're
the
parked
bay.
in
So,
of
yeah.
the. I mean, this is Janus Station.
Right. Yeah.
Th-
Oh, yeah.
this is
So
a
it's in the
space
station.
station.
So yeah, he gets to the bay, and there's the Fortune's favor tied up. And he's moving
Well,
with you like he's coming on board with you.
I should admit, I prefer you to lead a little bit as far as appearances are concerned, but at the same time, I'm just leading you anyway.
You can hear security beeps and boops, and every once in a while over the intercom, it's like searching section 4, searching section 4, section 9 clear. Right? They're searching the station for you. And I like the image of the two of you walking up from behind these, like, the storage stuff, right? Because there's it's a storage bay too, so it's a hangar. So you walk up from behind the boxes and just start striding towards the Fortune's favor, and an officious little group of security comes, hut, 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 over towards you, and the doctor just looks at them and says, "You don't dare." And you see him in his full official might. It's like for a moment you almost see like the wigs of a judge. It's like it's that there's that much gravitas in him. And they, "Oh, sorry, sir," and they turn and bugger off. And you stride boldly up the ramp into the Fortune's favor.
Cool.
Now we have a doctor
That's
and a
an
Fortune.
entrance.
got
We
a
work with
Dr.
that.
Stellard and a yeah. Okay. With that, you're the only one that knows that there's a. Are you telling us to leave, or what's the plan? Because you're the only one that knows that they're trying to lock this place down.
I mean, they did lock this place down.
Yeah, but we've got a Vertan, but we don't know that. But he can probably, and we don't know that the airlock's locked down, right?
At the same time,
Raven does, but
I think this is about the time that we should meet the crew, see what we learned.
yeah.
That's
So-
to also Dr.
so-
Stollard.
Oh, very good. That was very exciting, wasn't it? Oh, I miss that sort of nonsense. Kind of straightens his jacket, and he's feeling pretty good about himself. Yeah, sorry, Raven?
So Dr. Bell and Scooter would have arrived at the favor first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as they come in, Raven's so Vertan has done something. And I'm not completely sure what.
Well, if that isn't just the exact reason I didn't think he was going to be a good person on this ship, but I mean, what did he do?
He accessed they accessed the station. They might have control of it. I'm not sure.
Well, that can't be good.
Well, I'm not sure. They said they're doing it wrong. Apparently, they're doing some sort of drift lane thing in the plan that they're doing is just not going to work. That they're doing it wrong. But Vertan knows how it would
Oh,
work.
great. Vertan knows. That's just absolutely fine.
Did any of
Well, on the
you
bright
ever
side,
see
he
that
doesn't.
old movie called Dune? Because I got a sneaking suspicion that Vertan's a damn worm rider.
He's talking to it.
Or might be that Dr. Kynes,
Dead Space?
who learned all about the makers and their role with the spice. And
Right.
Oh, okay. Different Dr. Kind. Okay.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, great. He knows it's here. That's the last thing we needed. Oh, hell.
I think that's Vertan's opinion of you two. Did you do something
Airlock's
that
right over
saw?
there.
Did you do something that saw a visual of a worm?
Yeah,
Yeah,
about
Vertan wasn't
that.
too pleased at that and hit something and it went away.
Vertan blocked my access?
I don't know about that, but um,
Here, Vertan, Vertan, Vertan. Here, little Vertan. And yeah, Bill's going to find Vertan. As far as he's
tappity
concerned,
tappity tappity tappity.
Bill was
No,
on the brink
go away.
of Bill was on the brink of discovering this, and then Vertan shut the door.
Yeah, so, yeah, Scooter fills Raven in on more or less what happened. Like,
So what does?
I don't know what the hell they're trying to do with it, but apparently remember that probe we flew by?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's got a worm in it.
Well, yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure Vertan's got control of that because
Oh my god, he's gonna
I
let it
think they
loose, isn't he?
blocked. I think they blocked the others. I think they have complete control over that
Oh,
probe thing with the worm in it. At least I think that's what they did.
well, shit.
I'm so
That's
Because
glad that
they
sad.
Bill
said
left the room
they
before
they
you
said
guys
that
figured that out.
they said the scientist people were doing it all wrong and went about trying to fix it,
That
I
little
think.
knucklehead shouldn't have been touching anything. I mean, it was bad enough I decided to take us here in the first place.
Well,
Or
yeah, that's their
just this
opinion of
whole.
you is that
Yeah.
knucklehead.
He's not the one flying the ship. If he wants to get off, that's just fine. I'll kick him out the airlock myself.
I'm afraid we're going to end up taking that probe with us.
Oh, there's not enough room on this ship.
Okay, so Dr. Bill's headed off to Vertan.
Yep.
Tappy, tappy. You can barely see them. No,
Mhm.
go away.
We all know that's not going to happen, Vertan. I'm going to try and start over with you. You are an incredibly talented individual with a lot of skills, and I'm not even going to question your judgment today. I don't understand it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to ask you to show me what I would have seen right after you blacked me out. Show me your. I almost said pets, Vertan, and that would have been incorrect. Show me your friends.
Hmm. And you can just see. Yeah.
Wits 3. That's what
No,
yeah.
go away.
And I just walk over
Thought
and
about it a minute
yeah,
first, but
I go over and
no,
just
go
sit
away.
down on a piece of his equipment. Can you
Hey, that's mine. Go away.
yeah, and the apps that's sitting on it is mine, Vertan. Can you control them?
Control what?
Do the worms listen to you? You stop them from attacking us on the planet.
Hmm. Well, listen. No, go away.
Triangle this motherfucker, I swear to God.
I move one piece of equipment closer to him and sit
Ah!
back down
Don't do
again.
that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Stop! Go away! Back!
So I'm going to ask you again.
Grab the piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yes, it is yours. I have no problem with that. This is yours too.
No touchy.
I start
No
handing him
touchy.
stuff from his own lab.
Ah,
That's
don't do
yours.
that. Don't
That's
do that.
yours,
No,
and that's
stop,
yours.
stop, stop, stop. No, don't do that. No touchy. Get away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Humph. Trying to shove you out.
Can you make them dig, Bertan? I saw your map. I know they move through the slideways.
Maybe.
How
I
about?
think it's a really
Mhm.
cunning, sly look on their expression on their face.
Would you like some more space for your equipment, Bertan?
No, have plenty. My space. All mine.
You don't mind if I take this then? And I stand up and start to pick up the piece that I.
Back! No, don't. That's mine. Think that'll. No touchy.
I'm just going to keep doing this until you answer me, Bertan. So unless you
I
want to wipe
did,
my
you're
fingerprint, and I
impertinent.
drag my fingernail, like my finger across something, leave a big streak.
Go away. Stop that. Go
Answer
go
the
away.
question, Bertan.
I did. What was your question? I don't know the question. I answered it.
did.
I
What
answered
was your
everything.
question?
Can you control them?
No. Yes. Maybe. Well, control. No.
Can you aim them?
No.
Bertan, if you can get us home, I will get you an entire basement suite at a university. 4 rooms, all yours. No one in the space. I, Vertan, will get you tenure.
Does it have to be a university?
You prefer
Community college.
Ruined observatory works quite well, thank you.
and he grins.
My
and he
space
says,
and everyone go away. No students, no people, no, just go away.
Vertan, I will ruin an observatory for you if you can get us home. Deal? And I hold out a hand, but I do it from far enough away, so it's like I'm offering a virtual shake. There's no way I'm going to ask him to touch me.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Where's home?
Yeah.
I mean, home. Home is where you are. Home is,
I should have been
take your
more
home with you
specific.
and you never have to worry about it.
I should have been more specific. My home.
Don't know where that is. Don't care.
Get us into the terminus anywhere. How about that?
Ew, Terminus. Pesky lot of bureaucrats. Always interfering and stuff. Yeah.
They don't come to ruined
I
observatories.
could send
Vertan.
you to Terminus. And then you'd be out of my way.
Ah.
You might have a deal.
Well then, we might have a deal. And he holds out his hand
Do
again.
I have to get close to it to get rid of you? Ugh.
Details, Vertan, details. I just wanted a understanding for now.
Maybe. No, go away!
And at this point, I said, I'll take that maybe. And I stand up and leave.
Vertan scuttles back into the back end. It's like, this is a closet. You don't know where they can go to
Yeah.
scuttle behind and
Yeah.
into something, but Vertan's gone, so.
Yep, that's all that matters. And I leave the closet and close the door without touching any more of his stuff.
Mine.
I just hear that as I
too.
close the door.
That's mine too. Mine.
Mine.
Pesky
And in my head, he spends the next 20 minutes putting everything back that Bill handed to him in exactly the same places. It's a chaotic mess, but everything in its place and everything is perfect.
Ooh,
Yeah.
might find new places because that spot's
Oh,
been
that's a benefit.
contaminated.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Touch that. He sat there.
Yeah. And every time Vertan's in a closet, Mo is cleaning out a different closet.
Yeah, I see Vertan's growth as sort of fungal. It's just he just sort of sends out
Yeah,
feelers
yes.
until he finds spaces, and then yeah. But anything else that needs accomplished today?
So,
mean,
is
we could have.
anybody going?
Oh, James isn't
Oh,
back yet.
James has to
Yeah.
get back. Because I was going
Yeah.
to say, is anybody going to talk to Raven about what Dr. James found? And I realized Dr. James isn't here yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dr. James is probably gonna arrive, and James is. Or we're gonna probably run into Raven first.
Yeah, with your new friend.
Oh, Dr. James is back. And who's that?
This is Dr. Stollard. He's the
Hi.
medical
Oh.
doctor of the.
Okay, another doctor.
I
in
keep
town.
forgetting the name of the station.
Janus.
Station.
I wrote it down this time. so
Janus,
you
like
never-
two-faced.
Yeah.
Oh, another sciencey type.
The bad guy
Okay.
in Goldeneye.
Oh, very nice to meet you. You are.
I'm Raven.
She's the engineer of the Favor's Fortune, which is the ship which you are ideally going to be leaving the system in.
Fortune's favor.
That's what he said. We'll fix it in editing.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do I need to fix quarters? Or is he just visiting?
Admittedly, I won't make the
You
decisions
can ask
on behalf
you can
of
ask the skipper
crew.
about that. Ask the skipper about that. The skipper will sort that out.
Yes, that will be the captain's decision ultimately.
And actually, Scooter, you're there.
Dr.
so,
James, Dr. James,
Raven.
Vertan's kind of done something.
Which might explain the lockdown.
Lockdown?
Yes.
what's a
At the minimum, they
Vertan?
locked down the medical floor that I was in. Oh, he's a
That's a
scientist
very
we
good
picked up
question.
in a previous jump.
You're collecting
Yeah.
scientists? And he kind of starts backing towards the wall like he thinks this has all been an elaborate trap.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, Doc,
If you'd like an
it
explanation.
wasn't. If I'm gonna be honest with you, Doc, Vertan wasn't exactly our choice, and we're not collecting. I mean,
We're more of a
Wow.
refugee ship, technically speaking.
Oh, yes, we talked about that. Refugee status, yes. Yes, I'd like some of that, please.
I haven't
Talk
read that
to
part
the
of the captain's
skipper
manual
about
yet.
that. Talk to the skipper
Captain,
about that.
and I mean, you're still dressed in
I'm-
the gear, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious who Captain is, so he turns to you and throws on the full charm.
Skipper, this one's yours.
Yeah.
He's and this entire time, because he didn't really clue in, he's talking in Scooter.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, damn. Oh, hell. Calvin Hobbs. This is Fortune's favor. I'm the captain. How can I help you?
I'd like to come with you.
You ever been on a freighter before? A small
Ever
ship
been
like this?
trapped on a planet in the middle of nowhere before?
Once.
Well, it's like,
Was not fun.
well,
Just the other day, actually.
honestly, if I had a nickel for every time it happened, right now I'd have 2, which isn't a lot, but it's strange it happened twice.
In the same week, as
in the
well.
yeah. It's like more and more these days, it seems.
And a cockroach like spidery robot comes scuttling up and pauses. And then it goes scuttling off and Raven says, "That's my cue. Excuse me, I need to take care of." And she goes scuttling after Henrietta.
Sorry, when you said scuttling off, I'm seeing Raven like imitating Henrietta's spider walk as she leaves. Just
Well, because she's trying to sort of be,
Yeah.
I'm just quietly leaving her, of
The-
course,
the
making herself more
sideways
noticeable in a
sidling
way.
out of
Yeah,
the room,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sidling, that's the word,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, if the engineer needs to leave, it's understandable. It's like, okay, go do what you got to do.
yeah.
Well, and Dr. James, of course, knows Henrietta. So, I mean,
Yeah.
seeing Henrietta come up and summon, actually, Dr. James would notice Henrietta came up, was startled, and turned and left. But Raven chose to, I'm
Use that
being
as an
summoned.
excuse. Henrietta's the
Raven,
baby.
or Dr. James knows
Nope.
Henrietta well enough to have interpreted that.
Yeah.
Well, Doc, I mean, it's not like we don't have the room, but my understanding is you're under contract.
I haven't been paid in 2.5 years. I'm going to call that breach.
Well,
How do you know you haven't been paid? Oh, wait, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Well, damn. We'll see what happens when we get off the station first.
You get back to civilization, that account is going to have so much interest accrued.
Yeah. He looks at you and looks at the doctor and says, I don't quite understand what's going on back there where I just was. But it's not good, right?
He kind of looks to Dr. James like,
Good is relative.
is it above board? I don't think you'd be out here if it was. But is it good? I don't know. I'm just a pilot.
Okay. So, if we're to go and potentially leave, James doesn't know that there's no way out. Have we seen the drift map of this sector?
We have the information that Isaac gave us, which is mostly anecdotal, but it did give us like it wasn't like a full sector map. It was like handwritten notes. And it doesn't sound like Isaac's left the system since he got here.
The TLDR is we don't know how
No,
to get out of here, and
I meant like the system.
doesn't work.
Oh, this system
it'll take
we've
us
done
back.
kind of a like we came out of Drift, we did kind of sort of the once over of the system. We found the ice world, we found the jungle world. We found the all the fun stuff. But we haven't landed on any of the planets.
But the people told us that they have no access. Nobody's contacted them in years.
Mm-hmm.
There's no drift lane that they can find to get back. So we've gone from one
James doesn't know about that.
Yeah, we've gone from one isolated system to another isolated system as far as we know. And this time we're going to have to find or make, because I like the idea of the worms, but find or make our way out of this one. Find or make a way out of this one. There's the sentence I was looking for. I'll use all the words. I think faster than I speak, and sometimes my mouth doesn't catch up.
All the best words.
So,
I think we're at a
realistically.
I want to give James. I want to give Dr.
Finish
James the last sort of thought, because he's the one that doesn't know that there's no way out of this place yet.
And actually, if someone's going to tell Raven about what happened in the area, because she would be interested in the robots went in and came out different.
Yeah. Time and space woobly wooblies. But that is, I think, we're at 5 to 8. So,
it was long for us.
It was, yeah. But let's have Dr. James walk us out here. What's your closing scene for us?
So, Dr. Stollard, I understand that your first entry to the ship has been a little bit rocky. Our goal, as we're currently targeting, is to try to return to some amount of civilization. And because we owe you a degree of explanation for our entry, we crashed and ended up, in a different system, and we've made our way here. So if that's good enough for you, be happy to have you.
Perfect, because we can use this as the information bomb drop for the doctor. He says, "Oh, so you don't know a way out of this system? Because neither do we." And I think the moment all of us know we're stuck here unless we make our own way out. I think that's probably a good place to drop it.
Cut
But apparently with a very
credits.
heavy curtain. Space curtain. Heavy gravity curtain. We got
So
a lot
many
done
trucks.
tonight. We got a lot of ground covered.
Whew.
Moved the plot along a lot. We got the worms in the building. So that's good.
We
a
got
mission.
worms in the guy.
Yeah, we got a mission. We got to get over to this place and figure out how to put the worm on a string so we can follow the worm.
We
Yeah.
have complete control of the probe.
Yes. Yep.
Which
As long as we,
Which means
by
we have
you
no
mean
control.
Vertan, yeah.
Yeah, we have complete control of the probe, which means we have no control over the probe because of who's got control of
Someone
the probe.
on our ship has
Yes.
complete control, and we don't know how much control of the station.
All right. So with that, let's draw us to a close. With the thank yous, all of a sudden I'm exhausted though. That was a lot of. This is always a lot of work, and when we stop thinking that hard, my brain, I can feel it go.
It catches up.
And it comes down
Fast.
about 8,000 RPM, and I just want to shift down and go to sleep. But before we do that, I want to do some thank yous because tonight was intense, and it was some really, really good role play all around. Some really big twists to the story, considering it was we played for like really 90 minutes. So thank you very, very much for Captain Scoots. He's finally given up and just accepted the nickname. I love it. It's magnificent. Bison, thank you so much for playing the captain. Watching his confidence build in spite of himself is a really, really fun thing to do. Thank you to Mudkip for playing Dr. James, the only honest man in space. And thank you very, very much, of course, to Karis for playing Raven, the psychic engineer, and the only one that Vertan really likes. I think that's fair to say. But dragged into here with some kicking and screaming. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to everybody in chat. Thank you to Hellhounds. I know you didn't swing the hammer, but we felt like you did. Oh, you did. You got one later. You got one later. So yes, thank you. Our hammer in chief, our Thormeister is. It's always good to have you in. It's always good to have you in chat. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. This is a weird thing. This is not like somebody tunes in to watch D&D and they see this, they're gonna go, "What in the fuck are they doing?" But it's high level. It's really high level. It's really intense, and it's a lot of fun. And you should all try it.
And it's like each of us DMs the scene for each other.
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
We're all players. We're all GMs, and none of us know where the plot's going.
Absolutely wonderful. So
we even took some time this week to just sort of discuss. Okay, what are we doing here with the plot?
Yeah, let's have a think. So with that, let's move along. The two thank yous that are left, which are if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the buttons because you watched all the way to here, so we know you liked it. So hit the buttons, and then you'll know when the next time we post something is. And one final thank you. Every single show, I end the same way. Until next time, please be nice to each other. Tonight, I want to follow that up with a thank you because I know you're doing it. I know you're all doing it, and it makes the world a better place. Put a smile on your face and walk out into the world. Somebody's going to see that smile and it's going to make them smile. And then they're going to walk around a corner and they're going to see somebody else and that smile is going to spread. It's that easy. So please.
And even if you don't feel like smiling, grimacing works
do it
just
anyway.
fine.
Do it anyway. For the good of the world, do it anyway. There's enough negativity and enough crap out there. We don't need any more. Be nice to each other, please.
And that includes yourself.
And it very much includes yourself. Good night.
And thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome. You got me.
Bye.